Wiff Talk, arguably the best Wednesday all season.
Yes.
Ultimately, probably the best game of the week, no doubt, of the entire year. Only because it felt like a championship atmosphere from the crowd to the teams. Number one versus number two. I mean, what else would you want? Back and forth, home runs. Probably the longest home runs of the season.
Jesus.
Now, Joe Hernandez hit one early on in the season that went for miles, but tonight, Matt Delaney and Zach Mann hit two that hit cars and kept going. Matt Delaney put two on the roof. One, I'm pretty sure, went into Dolphin Street.
Yeah, that's
The one that he hit dead center.
Hit the roof and hit the van in the back.
Yes, it bounced off of the top of DBC and went into the street in center field. The ball that Zach hit over here to right field hit a car across the street, guys. I'm telling you, Tuesday night, I know there's a lot of hype. Joe Sykes has got him pumped up, but Wednesday night is hitting some freaking bombs.
You know, and if I'm not mistaken, Joe's off next week.
He is off.
So, you know, it's going to be about 2 more weeks of this on Wednesdays if they can keep it going. I mean, talk about the playoff hunt. Golly, the top 3 teams. I mean, pretty much looking at the top 3 right now. Backdoor Sliders tied Sims Nation tonight. They'll still be in the top 3. Then you're looking at Outsiders 2. They'll be right up there. Straight Trash Only. So top 3 is going to fluctuate. Ranking might change a little bit, but they'll be there. Then it's the next tier. 4 through 6. Who's going to be that group? We always talk about the emergence of Whifties. You got Cucumbas are always staying hot. And then the number 6 spot is really up for grabs.
It is.
Really is. And, you know, Sims Nation, they did tie tonight, but I think they took a huge step forward. You know, both pitchers, Corey and Dustin, did a really good job throwing strikes. And Corey and Dustin both hit 4 home runs apiece tonight. Only home runs they hit, but I mean
That's 4
change
apiece.
the game. That's 4 apiece. So I mean, I think that might be the first time this year we've had
2 on the same team?
2 on the same team
Yeah.
in 4 apiece. I mean,
so.
go back and check the stats, but I mean that's impressive.
DT?
DT, that's why I learned it.
Impressive.
But yeah, so when we take a look at the playoff hunt, it's going to factor out towards the end of the season. I'm not saying 4 through 6 locked up right now, but the number 6 spot is probably the most wide open just because 1 or 2 wins can get you that spot. And a lot of teams still haven't had their bye weeks yet, and so that's really going to fluctuate things out. And so taking a look at tonight's matchups, I mean, we talked about how every game was going to matter towards the playoff ranking. Outsiders won, taking on Cucumbas in the first game. It was only a 4-run difference in that matchup. And then you talked about a game 2 coming into that terminal illness. And let's talk about Sox, baby. I mean, that was a back and forth one. Christian Wara starts off the night with 2 bombs in the first inning. And then you turn around and let's talk about Sox puts together a run and then some and ends up capturing a victory.
Yep. I'm telling you, man, Christian is not far off from having a really good season. I mean, I say really good season. I think he's had a good season so far. They've been this close a couple of times. There's been a few runs out from the win a couple of times. I'm telling you, if you sleep on terminal illness, they're going to beat you. They will. They're going to wind up and beat you.
Hey, I will say they were on Tuesday last year, and you know, they gave us a scare.
Yeah.
So, I mean, terminal illness is on. They're a tough team to beat. And Christian, you know, he's only been pitching 2 seasons, and he has come a long way. And there's not very many good left-handed pitchers out here. You got like 3 that are big names. Of course, one of them's Cobb, but he switches back and forth.
Yep.
I'd put him up there as one of the best
so,
pitchers
too.
in the league.
He's consistent.
Consistent, yes. Does a lot of strikes. He's now starting to drop down to the side and develop a new pitch. I mean,
I think someone picks him up from terminal illness going from this season to next season. I think people will go after him and say, hey, look, man, come on our team. I know they're a sponsored team and all, but
hey, I mean,
Right? If you want to win.
if you want to win,
But they wear Tennessee orange, and that's never good.
it's Tennessee Hate Week, I think, around here, isn't it?
yeah.
Whatever.
So, wrapping up things, what was the most impressive thing on the night? Top storyline going into this next week, guys.
Going on to the next.
Biggest surprise to you. Biggest surprise to you.
I didn't have you tonight, I don't think.
I'll give you one. I was surprised the Sims Nation and Backdoor Sliders tied. I was surprised it was that close. They've been kind of like a cucumber team where you just don't know what you're going to get out of Sims Nation on a weekly basis.
They do have a lot of young talent.
And Backdoor Sliders, I mean, they're a veteran team. They've been dominating all season. Sims Nation, you know, they're learning. as the season progresses. So I was just a little surprised that game ended in a tie and there were so many home runs in that.
I can see that.
I think my surprise is game one with the Cucumbas. You know, like you said, you never know what Cucumbas team you're going to get, and they were facing a tough foe tonight. They scored 13 runs.
His pitchers were working.
Yeah, say they, whenever he threw strikes, they hit him. But I mean, 30 was just
Dirty.
he's dirty, and
He's dirty.
You know, in all honesty, like they had a couple plays where Outsiders won, would have made a couple defensive plays. That game might have been different, but the Cucumbas capitalized on it. You know, they needed that win tonight. So going into these last couple weeks, it's going to be a tight race.
Did we have a home run switch tonight?
Well, coming into tonight, the top three were Justin Baldwin, Outsiders 2, Chris Johnson of Wifties on a bye this week, and Corey Neighbor with Cucumbas. After that, it's a lot of ties to follow things off, but I want to get y'all's opinion for the rest of the season, what to watch for out of those three guys, who's got the best chance to capture the title.
And
Neighbor was good.
He zoned in, he hit one tonight,
Neighbor
hit one
looks
tonight, but he hit
good.
3 in the previous week.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to look at the schedule, but in all honesty, like I think it's going to be Baldwin. You know, we talked a lot about Chris Johnson with the Wifties. You know, he's got one of the best swings in the league, but I think they might have one of the toughest schedules to finish out the year. I got to look and see it again, but Baldwin also leads off for his team. You know,
He gets that extra bat.
in the past, you know, but last year Zach Luce, he finished second, I think, last year on Tuesdays. He was third, but he let off, got a lot of, he sometimes gets more bats than number 3 or 4 hitter. So, I mean, I'd watch out for Baldwin. Every ball he hit is hit hard.
It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting these next couple weeks.
I will say it will be a rookie.
Rookie?
The wins tonight.
I hope so. That's going to be awesome because that's going to put pressure on the guys that have been playing for seasons and seasons, and this new guy comes in and he takes the home run.
You going Baldwin?
I'm going to go Baldwin, but I mean,
Baldwin?
Going Johnson?
I'm going Johnson. I'm saying.
Hey, I'm going with my boy, Corey, won't you be my neighbor?
Oh, neighbor!
hey, but I'm going to issue a challenge. Zach Mann, he's one of our veterans. Where you at, Zach? Where you at?
Where was he at tonight?
Hey,
Gone.
he had a good
Across the
night, but
street
he got-
is where he
he
was
got
at
to
tonight.
finish
How many
out
did he
strong.
have? 2?
2.
Zach had 3 tonight.
3?
Man.
Hey,
Tracy
Zach
Migos.
Man making a charge?
hey, I'm
go,
just saying
Zach.
that he might need to pick it up a little bit. You know.
Picking it up like Wednesday?
Hey, Outsiders is going to need you to finish out this run.
Break it up, break it up. All right, well, we got some more action coming your way in this season. Playoff hunt on the line, or on Wednesday nights here at Legendary Pub Park. Let's get with it.
Let's go!